Hi, I'm Renan from Cosmik. We're transforming social media into a collective sense-making layer for science. Why does science need a sense-making layer? Because science has an acute information overload problem. This is what overload feels like as a researcher. Open access is great for filling up our bookshelves and browser tabs with papers, but it doesn't help us make sense of them. What to read first, what research can be trusted, and how to connect the dots in the sea of content. To accelerate science, we need to enhance our capacity to make sense of it, rather than just publish more and more information and data. So how are researchers making sense of research today? They're turning to social media. Science social media has become this really dynamic and interesting space. It's where researchers go to share insights, to see what their peers are reading, and to find collaborators. But the problem is that social media is not designed for science. Research content is buried in noisy feeds amidst a lot of other distractions. And information is siloed and fragmented across different platforms and formats. Finally, platforms like Blue Sky and Twitter are great for general purpose microblogging, but they're not expressive enough for deeper knowledge work. Retweets and likes turn feeds into popularity contests, but scientists need ways to systematically structure, connect, and find information. So science social media has some critical limitations, but at the same time, we also have a great opportunity to step in and improve it. We're envisioning a new kind of social media, for research by researchers. We aim to combine the best of both worlds, the user experience and aliveness of social media with the scientific grounding and reliability of open research infrastructure. Applying the fair data principles to science social media would go a long way towards addressing its limitations by making data findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. Fair data provides an ideal substrate for AI and knowledge graph applications to support cutting-edge knowledge discovery and synthesis. At the top is the human layer, with researchers making sense of research, creating and curating content, browsing feeds, and joining groups. So how will that help our overloaded researcher from before? Because Cosmik will transform social media into a collective sense-making layer for science, kind of like augmented reality glasses researchers can use to overlay research and harness the collective wisdom of their networks. Here's a quick demo video of Cosmik. Researchers log in and connect their social accounts. Once I connect my account, Cosmik AI processes my post to detect my research-related content, and it filters out the non-research-related posts. All research-related posts are shared to the hyperfeed, which is a cross-platform, pure research feed, no ads or other distractions. This feed provides an effective way for me to follow my network across Mastodon, Blue Sky, and Twitter, all in one place. We use AI to tag each post for enhanced discoverability. First, we add keywords to each post, which are like hashtags. I can click on them to find other posts sharing that keyword. Second, we also tag the relations between the post and the references that it mentions. Here, for example, I'm mentioning an event that's also related to a funding opportunity. We use these tags to create more focused subfeeds. For example, we have an opportunities subfeed that includes posts mentioning grants, events, jobs, and so on. Finally, we also use the tags to create a sentiment layer. So for any reference shared on Cosmik, you can easily navigate between different perspectives. Some mentions might be endorsing the piece, but I can also find the post disagreeing with it. This sentiment layer reflects not just how much attention a particular piece is getting, but also what kinds of attention. Researchers are excited for Cosmik, and we already got a lot of encouraging feedback from our alpha release. A common theme across a lot of users was this kind of mind-expanding moment where they could suddenly see new possibilities that weren't previously available to them. New kinds of feed experiences, thinking about using tweets as bleeding-edge academic work, and new ways to connect with other researchers. Our next steps with Cosmik are focused on supporting communities and better feed personalization. By doing so, we'll make it easier for researchers to find each other and make their feeds more relevant. We will also support fair researcher-owned data by integrating with the Nanopublication Network and AT protocol, which is the protocol underlying the Blue Sky social network. Our adoption strategy is rooted in the principles of open scholarly infrastructure. We're building Cosmik through community-driven development and ultimately for researcher stewardship and researcher-owned data. Sustainability is built around member fees, API access, and premium services over data. We also plan to reinvest revenue to further develop the ecosystem. For long-term insurance, we're committed to keeping data open, fair, and decentralized. We're at a unique moment of opportunity now. Researchers today care more than ever about platform governance and ethics. Researchers also want better social curation and discovery tools. It's the topic of the day on social media, and we also heard this sentiment firsthand through testing and dozens of user interviews with researchers. The demand comes together with massive growth in the Science Blue Sky ecosystem. Blue Sky provides a unique substrate on which we can build transformative new tools for science due to its open and decentralized nature. A recent Nature poll found that 70% of respondents use Blue Sky, with 53% indicating they used to be active on Twitter but have recently left it. Last month saw more than 1 million posts on Science Blue Sky, triple the previous month. Given the current situation, we think there's a clear trend for increased growth. Taken together, a lot of stars are aligning for Cosmik. Cosmik catalyzes a virtuous circle between open science and open science social media, ultimately accelerating science by helping researchers share, discover, and build on each other's insights faster. Thank you.